All right, everybody. Trendy John here at Simpler Trading. This is our weekly update of Tesla, and I'll do this every week. I apologize for not getting it out on Sunday. We just flown in from Vegas, and so I just need a little bit of rest, and here I am. So, what to expect from Tesla? Remember, guys, the chart's not going to change. Okay, the chart is not going to change. We already have the blueprint. All right, and that's what's important for you to understand when it comes to supply and demand. So again, nothing is going to change. So you don't have to reach out if you're watching these videos. You don't have to reach out and say, hey, what about this level? What about that level? These levels are going to stay the same. And I want you, that's the purpose, is to show you the proof of concept. So one thing we've done already today is we've made a quick 30% and could have probably booked 40%. We went ahead and sold naked calls here. And so our equity is moving nice. As you guys can see, we're up about, I don't know, PL for today is about 2 grand, but price is pushed up into this trendy edge, and I expect that trendy edge to be resistance until proven otherwise. So you might get, 200, 201 here, and that will serve as a rejection area. Overall, as far as this week is concerned, I'd be looking for 204 to 205 if we can build a base above here for 1 to 3 days. So typically, let me go to a whiteboard, if you will. Let's say that we're coming up on a level. Let's just make it red. I know it's blue on my screen, but say we come up to a level, we've already hit it over here, right? And then we rejected, we pull back, looks something like this. And then we come up, and because we hit it once before, there is a possibility we break it. If we break above, what I'm looking for is after a big move like this, we consolidate 1 to 3 days, typically 3 days. So I would like to see it come back, hit here, and then make new highs. And if you notice on my screen, we have that red cloud that kind of looks like this. This is serving as that new resistance point, or at around 204, 205. So right in here. So again, I would be shocked if we can move up and, in this cloud. I'd be happy as far as the equity is concerned. But look how well the support worked. All right. So once again, every time price is coming down into that 192 by 187 area, it is holding as support. And that's what I like to see. That tells me it's a demand level. And we talked about this in Vegas, right? I gave you the analogy talking about your favorite donuts, right? If you like to buy your favorite donuts at 50 cents a dollar, and they know that they raise prices, you're buying your favorite donuts, especially in 2023 and 24 with inflation. You're buying your favorite donuts at, say, $3, and people don't really want to buy them at 3, so they drop them, right? And then everybody piles back in at this price. And once we build that value and start to notice that demand is really there, then you'll start seeing more people come in and pay for that extra value, okay, which is going to be this line up here. So it's not until we could see that above there that we start to move, but I am liking the fact that we are building a base at the support level. But it's not over yet. There's a lot to get through here. There's a lot of selling pressure that we have to chew through. And again, my overall target is up here towards 245 all the way into 265. It'd be nice, but I'm thinking equilibrium into earnings. So equilibrium meaning you got this zone, you got this zone, and somewhere I would say around 50%. And the way you can do that is you can take your fibs and we're going to move them down, and we're going to find 50% from the zone. And that puts us at around 211. Okay. So 212. And, anything above that, again, is super positive, and I can't tell the future. But what I can say is, like, equilibrium into earnings would make a lot of sense. That price just kind of stalls somewhere in here, and then you have two opposing zones, and then the catalyst of earnings can either push you up towards supply or back down towards demand. All right. So again, looking forward to seeing what this is going to get us. I have the time it sells on, looking for anything over 1,000. You can see some people are piling in here, not a whole lot of people. Let's look at the higher time frame to see if anything's developed there. This is the 4 hour, just showing you that strength off of support. And then let's look at the quarterly. So the quarterly chart, still ugly, absolutely ugly. There's still a huge possibility that price, we could be wrong, and we get rejected soon, and we come right back down. And Tesla is just one of those that has not been, by far to me, a great trade, if you will. I mean, I'm sure some people would take profits off, right, if they saw this, but for me, I'm trying to hold just to see if we can get up and over that cloud up towards that 240, and then I'd be really happy. But the structure is saying, again, the structure is saying that for the long term, or I should say midterm, not long term, the midterm, we're just going to kind of pop in and out of this level. And if one day we wake up and get a surprise, then we could see something like this or a down surprise, something like that. All right. That's my weekly review on Tesla. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support. It's absolutely my pleasure. Can't wait to reach out again.